Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, man?
I think we're about to drink where I would love to be.
Yeah, a couple of days ago, the wife was asking about going to Hawaii, and I was like, nah, I've been there. Being, generally kind of a dick about it.
And then
I
you're
see
like,
that.
well, wait a minute.
Well, wait a minute.
If it can get me out of here. How is Hawaii
Yeah.
with COVID numbers? Are they good?
I don't know. I have a friend out there that's been out of a job since, March or April.
Yeah.
I think he worked for Disney out there somewhere,
Oh,
and they're not back to work yet. Wherever he's doing.
yeah.
So I don't know.
Well,
Most of my friends out there are all Navy guys, so they're working.
all right. So this is Christmas Island, a place where we both would like to be, regardless of the island is. It doesn't actually be a Christmas island, but look at that artwork. So this is Hardywood's Christmas Island. This is GBS, gingerbread stout aged in Caribbean rum barrels with toasted coconut, 11.5%.
Yeah, I think the wife's gonna try this one, honestly.
Oh yeah, she definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give Carrie some of this. She may not like it though, but so I reviewed this solo back in May when COVID was, still an infant, I guess. Not an infant, probably a toddler stage at that point. Mm-hmm. Thinking, oh yeah, by the time this comes out again, I'll be able to. Mike and I will review the new version in person. Here we are on New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2020. Remote still. But yeah, for anyone that's watched the first review I did of this beer blew my socks off, knocked my socks off, I should say. Proper glassware, Hardywood gingerbread stout glass. Bam. Mike still got a Christmas glass, so. Oh man, this looks maybe it's a little bit of brown, dark brown.
Yeah, it's pretty dark though.
Yeah, it's dark. I don't know. The head's definitely a dark khaki.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you just get a? I'm like,
yeah.
Did you get a walk of what I got there?
Can you smell my glass? Open the bottle.
You want to get a nose?
Do it, sir. It's like it's like an almond joy.
Yeah, it's like exactly.
A Mounds bar or something, And
it's like brownie fudginess too.
Yep. But it's a whole lot of coconut.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of sweetness.
I mean, I'm hoping. Let me see if I can even get any of the gingerbread stout that it's supposed to have. I guess I'm kind of getting it, but yeah, I mean, I'm getting vanilla. I'm getting big, rich, just luscious chocolate, roasted, toasty kind of coconut. I mean, holy shit, Sean.
It's very rare to get like a rum barrel. Like all the rum beers I'm really familiar with are Hardywood, because the one we usually do every Thanksgiving is the rum barrel aged GBS, which they discontinued, but I still have a bottle for next year, as long as we're not still fucking quarantined in November. And
we did a rum barrel aged 1050 before.
We still have a bottle. I mean, a can that we've been saving, hoping that it doesn't suck.
Yeah, so last one didn't. Last one did suck. That's why.
Yeah, but it's also been like 4 years.
Gotcha.
But and then rum death by coconut. But yeah, let's get a taste of this.
That's actually okay. That's okay.
Yeah, no, that one was really good, and I guess kind of similar to this, minus the no spices.
Yeah, but I think that one's a little too sweet. This one hopefully is more my style. Let's see.
Let's do it.
So Yeah.
I can see why they got rid of like the rum barrel, just the straight rum barrel age. Like, wow, let's just do Caribbean rum instead and just add coconut.
I mean, yeah, this is like a tropical hot chocolate kind of, but cold. It's very chocolatey.
Yes. No, I was gonna say compared to the barrel aged ones I've had so far this year and even last year, this could very well be like the prime variant of GBS for me. Like,
Yeah. This one is, you think it was going to be kind of messed up sweet, and it's not. It's sweet, but it has such it finishes with the really nice barrel character.
yes.
You know what I mean? So like, as you take a sip, it is definitely morphing across your tongue in record time. You know,
And it
you
has,
definitely you're
no,
definitely
go ahead.
starting off with that. Yeah, you're starting off with like chocolate, like a Mounds bar. Like,
Mhm.
like a Mounds bar. It's chocolate, it's coconut, it's sweet, it's syrupy, and then it starts to morph into something with a more character and more liveliness. You're starting to get the spices across the mid palate, and when you get to the back, you're getting that barrel, and it's
Yep.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And
holy shit!
the coconut just kind of, I think I'd be curious to know what this beer would be without the coconut. I think I have an idea of what it would be. I think the coconut kind of balances it out of what the rum does to it, because when you get that barrel, like I feel like maybe the rum maybe was a little bit too, could have been too harsh. Like maybe it kind of cut through the rest of the stout. Then adding the coconuts could sort of kind of rounded it out a little bit.
Yeah, coconut can sometimes do that as well. I mean, sometimes it can be super super sweet, but this one's it's giving it that sort of very um like, it's almost like filling out empty spaces somehow. I don't know how to describe it. It is just like it is. It's almost, to me, in a weird way. Now I'm going back here, but think of like a saw blade, and it's
Yeah.
almost like the coconut smoothing it out.
Okay.
Like,
That's a good way to,
I
yeah.
don't know. I'm trying to, like I'm saying, it's throwing up, and I'm, sometimes I find rum barrel beers to be very harsh. I find them that way. So, but this is like adult candy kind of.
Yeah. And going back to what you said about the rum barrels being harsh, I always found that the rum GBS was, while it was a good beer, it always was harsher than the bourbon barrel one. It was always had this sort of edge to it, just the regular rum barrel GBS. So that makes sense. So I get that makes sense where they would add the toasted coconut to kind of balance out. Granted, I think the rum barrel for the rum barrel GBSs are just regular GBS, where this specifically says Caribbean rum barrel. So probably what's Pirates Bay? Captain Morgan? Are Captain Morgan really aged in barrels?
Captain Morgan is spiced rum. It's not really Caribbean rum. I mean, it's Dominican rum, but it's
No.
spiced rum. It's not this. I mean,
Yeah.
basically, if you have bad rum, you mix spices in it to make it palatable.
Yeah,
That's how
fair
it
enough.
works. You know?
But yeah, but and then speaking of the spices, we didn't even like with the base, like you get all this, you still get the base GBSs there, like the spices are there, and then everything else just kind of complements it. Yeah, this is so far this is the leading variant of the year so far.
Yeah, and that's not like, that sounds like it sounds like almost like you're lifting up one to shit on the others, but the others are so good too so far.
Yeah, well then again, we haven't had any of the others of this year. Barrel, right? No. I'm looking at them all
No,
now. So
no, but I mean, just in general. I mean, if I'm gonna go with my Hardywood favorites that I've had, say in the last, say, 24 months, this is definitely up there.
I wholeheartedly agree with you.
That's awesome. I mean, this is sort of like I was excited to going into this, and this one's sort of just like, even though it's really good, it's almost like stopping my tracks, where I gotta kind of like sit there and like savor and be like, think. It's nice.
I was afraid going into it that it wouldn't live up to what I remembered with last year's.
Yeah.
And it definitely does. It's Christmas in a glass, plus if you're on a desert island. Like it's perfect. It's a perfect marriage of the two things. But yeah, I'm really curious to hear what other people think, if this is their favorite, what they think compared to the other bottles that I just nodded to that no one can freaking see. Yeah.
Back in 2006, I'm sure I've told you the story. I'm sure I was very very drunk. I mean, half of 2006 I was drunk with you, to be fair. But
Yeah.
but I moved to Hawaii in December of 2006, December 12th, and I was very, very drunk. Got really fucked up the whole time I was there for like the first weeks, and I woke up on a beach face first in the morning, and I had my phone. It didn't get stolen this time. And I looked down. I had a Merry Christmas text from my aunt, and this is sort of weirdly bringing me back to those days.
So you woke up on a beach on Christmas Day?
Yeah, I didn't even know it was Christmas until I saw it.
Jesus, that's amazing.
Yeah,
So yeah,
fucking drunk.
that's definitely your Christmas Island story.
That was 14 years ago now.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, man, we're getting old.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, yeah. Down in the comments, if you've had Christmas Island by Hardywood, their toasted, their GBS aged in Caribbean rum barrels with toasted coconut. What you think of it, and what you think of GBS in general? What's your favorite variant? What's your favorite? There could be two conversations here. There's two. What's your favorite regular variant, non-barrel, and then what's your favorite barrel variant? Many conversations to be had. Let us know down there. We're supposed to do a new sign out and a new intro today, but I forgot again. So the old one, nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If those are your things, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit those notification bells. And hold on. And yeah, this is Nerdsense. Cheers. I got half of it right.
Cheers.
I got half of it right.